Oh, hello. Welcome back to Nine Souls. Huh. It's been 2 days since the last stream. And, yeah. I'd like to take a guess on what I did over the last 2 days. I mean, one look at the death counter tells you what I did. I died about 200 times to Igon. But, now I'm very confident that we can actually beat her today. And beat Nine Souls and finish this game, which I'm very excited about. We'll see how the first attempt goes. And yeah, let me walk you... Oh, that's also a new save file. I started today. Just for funsies. Yeah, more like 645 souls, alright? Yep. Alright. Now. Like oh, sorry, I didn't run rest. But I also have to don't sit at the note to show you this. So, what I told you guys I would do after ending the last stream. I mean, of course, I hated ending on a kind of low and having to do like a separate stream to beat Igon. But also I knew that I would not, like, it would take me literal hours to get anywhere on this, and you know, I'd streamed 7.5 hours by then. It had streamed the whole night. And you know, that girl didn't sleep. I'm still human after all. So yeah, basically what I did, as I said I did watch a couple of people play beat Igon on YouTube and basically watch what they did, what kind of like what their strategies is, what their how they block certain attacks. And I also found a very, very helpful walkthrough. The person really goes through all the phases of the fight and all the different attacks, explains how they work, what the tails are, and how the best gives tips on how to block them. That was extremely helpful, especially for the attacks that are unique to phase 2 and especially phase 3. And yes, there are 3 phases. And I think I said last time, if there are 3 phases, I'm gonna cry or something. I didn't cry. I was not that surprised because, let's be honest, the final boss. Hey Mona, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy to have you here. To be honest, I do have the opinion that the last boss of a game can and should be a challenge. Like it's the final big thing. Yeah, go big, go bold for the end. You know, that's my kind of thinking. So I'm not mad about it. Of course, I didn't want Igon to be 3 phases because that's long. It's a longest fight, and I was so overwhelmed by the first phase to begin with. That I was like, okay, so the first phase is already overwhelming me. The second phase will be even more overwhelming, and the third phase will be even more overwhelming. But that was just a boatload of overwhelming stuff coming up. And of course, my initial instinct was be like, oh god, please no, please spare me. But I've worked through that. I also experimented with spells. I used water flow for actually quite a couple of attempts, but then changed it back to Chi Blast. And I don't remember what we had last time on stream. I didn't go back and check, but I also changed Jades a couple times. Yeah, just to change a couple of things around. I know I had this one for a while, the Stasis Jade, even though I was like, I'm so stupid. I don't remember why. I just suddenly realized I had it on, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything. I also used this for a while. I think I even had that on stream just because I didn't, you know, it's usually like a Jade and I didn't know initially if Igon would have any projectiles. And I forgot to switch it off for a long time, so yeah. Alright, but what do we have on? We have the Hedgehog Jade, which allows precise parries to inflict internal damage to the enemy. Granted, it's not a lot of internal damage, but any internal damage on this fight is good. It's good damage. because we're going to try and use our talismans every chance we get. The reciprocation jade, that was, I think, a very late change I made. Because I never used it before, and I didn't realize, the thing is, it says here transfers part of your internal damage to the enemy after a successful unbounded encounter. I don't understand why they write part of your internal damage here, because as far as I've seen, it always transfers all of my internal damage. So all the internal damage I have when I do a successful unbound encounter is healed, and my enemy gets internal damage. I mean, you can say it's not one-on-one, but yeah, basically if I have internal damage and do an unbound encounter, that's all healed up instantly. So that is amazing, especially, I mean, I've gotten better with parries, but I still mess them up sometimes. And also this is something, the more internal damage we get on this, the better. The iron skin converts some damage to internal damage, because I did that because I did get hit very frequently, especially early on. It's gotten better, but I still kept this and like it, because it softens the blow. And also I think it's not the worst one to have in combination with this one. That when we have, you know, internal damage, and then switch that over to her. And we're doing the quick dose, so that we can that we are a little faster with using our pipe to heal. And yeah, don't have to stress too much about, oh my god, do I have enough time to heal? Ah! And you, Gilef, enjoy your late breakfast/lunch. And I'm very certain that I will not win the first attempt, but we'll see how far I get. If I see phase 3 in the first attempt, I'm gonna be happy. And there's absolutely no guarantee— damn, hit my mic again. Sorry. There's absolutely no guarantee that that will happen. Also, it's super funny once you are reaching the other phases more regularly, how it recontextualizes the first phase as very slow and forgiving once you get used to it. You know what? Let's just keep it short. Thanks for the belief, guys. We'll see. Oh, damn. Damn. No. Oh, damn. Thanks, Lambrick. Oh, I hate when that happens. That is a weakness of mine in the second phase that happened for a long while, and I don't fully understand why. I guess I just stood still a little too long. Yeah, you go there. Ah, damn. Oh no. Oh, by the way, did I do the death counter? I don't remember. Tell me. I did? Okay. Damn. No. Oh, damn it. That's that. Yeah, thanks. You know, I've hit that button so many times for the dive counter that sometimes I can't remember if I've hit it or not. Okay. Okay, I forgot this. Okay, let's go. Yeah, exactly that. Oh no! Not again! Okay, but now you're getting it. hate when she does that. Oh damn. Should have run into it. Give me a break. That's a good thing that you can stun her. No, 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 no. You can stun her with arrows a little if you need a break. Okay. Now phase 3. No! Damn it! Ugh. Yeah, that big slash attack across the screen. That is such a panicky one. But you know, third attempt thing we've seen phase 3. That is fantastic. That is less fantastic. Also, I'm probably sure you noticed I like to keep 3 arrows at hand at all time. In my experience, 3 is a good number to have enough for emergencies, but to also have some space to regain them from talisman uses. Because sometimes you get the chance to recover 2 in a row. Which you know is fantastic. But also it means if you have only 1 slot open, you lose an arrow. Which is, you know, you don't want, because they do good damage. And why lose out on the ability to do good damage, you know? Or stagger her when you need a breather. Or cancel an attack that you have trouble dodging. Or just telling her to go fuck yourself with an arrow to the face. Oh damn, that's gonna kill me. Oh, unfortunate. Excuse me, Kella? What's that about? Damn, sometimes I want to sneak in talisman at the end of something and then she goes into the next attack and it kills me. Sometimes I'm too greedy. No. Yeah, see, also stuff does more damage in later phases. I would like to heal, bitch. If you're okay with that. Also, sometimes she can have some nasty patterns in the second and third phase. So really once you progress in the fight, you realize how calm and chill the first phase really is. See, that is a combo I hate. No! Released it too soon. Released it. Oh, no, 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 no! Fuck! Wrong arrows! I switched the arrows! I unintentionally switched the arrows. Fuck. Damn. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, I probably should have kept that. I need that Reaver. Oh, damn, that was not my intention. Wrong button. third phase with one heal. Not ideal. No, fuck! I so choked on the end. I'm sorry. I knew on that last swing attack, I knew that I jumped the right time and I would get hit. Dang it. Only one more talisman. One more talisman and that would have been it. Or even just a couple hits with the sword. Ah, almost. Almost there. Okay. Calm down. Fresh start. Literally so close. Also, something I noticed during training is that sometimes, that most of the time, when she's like in a swing pattern like this, and I want her to do a talisman attack because that's better for me, I can use an arrow and she will switch to another attack. That is more, I don't know, I don't want to say profitable, but no, that's of more use to me. Take all my internal damage, bitch, because you deserve it. And there we go. Fucking face. Oh. I hate when you do that. Oh no. There we go. Of course, why did I know that? Okay, this is a very good setting. If we don't do it now, I'll be disappointed in myself. Learn from the best! Yes, motherfucker! Die and stay dead! Yes! As your mentor, I have to admit, you've improved a lot. Yeah, after 230 attempts, you bet I improved a lot, bitch! Okay, I have to say before I continue reading the dialogue, of course, it is extremely painful to go through all those hours of training here and failing, but getting it, of course, is extremely satisfying. You moved with grace and showed no trace of fear. Are you not scared yet, knowing that everything might turn to dust? Nah. Oh, he is actually scared. Nice. Cool. But I've also learned to accept failure. Oh my god. That really sums up this gaming experiences. Learn to accept failure. You didn't learn that from me. It's almost time. Thank you for joining me as we bring an end to this era. It seems not even you can stop the inexorable wheel of history. No, stop! Solarians will last forever and ever, a shining beacon of the universe. Okay, so mutation seeping through the roots through the entire island. We're probably going to see all the areas again. All the ethereal, I love that fight. Oh yeah. Pavilion. That hurts the most. That place is so precious. So many precious memories there. Alright. Let's shoot our arrow with the rhizomatic bomb. Come on, Yi. Do it. Oh no. Where are you guys at? About 300,000 li away from New Kunlun. Is everything okay there? Good. Then you should be out of range. What do you mean? What are you doing? Aigong infected some primordial roots before she died. Now I have to destroy it. What? You're going to detonate the rhizomatic bomb? But that will destroy the entire island. I know. But this is the only way I can put an end to this disaster. Perhaps this will finally allow Kunlun, allow everything to return to nature. But well, what about you? I'm sorry, but you'll have to take care of everything else. I've been a terrible friend, always making messes for you to clean up. Yi. That's not true, brother. Don't worry about it. Is Xuan nearby? I want to speak to him. Yi? Xuan, I need you to listen carefully. I'm afraid I won't be able to pick you up. You lied to me? Promise me you'll eat well and live well on the pale blue planet, even when you're on your own. You lied to me! Also, remember to teach yourself swimming. I'm sure you'll be swimming in the sea in no time, even without me there to help. You're the smartest kid I've ever seen. No, I can't do anything without you, Yi. Why are you doing this? Why would you lie to me? If you're going to throw me away, then why did you save me? You were the one who saved me. You helped me understand so much that I didn't before. I feel very fortunate to have spent all this time with you. Thank you, Xuan. In the end, you were the one who woke me up. You were even able to bring me some hope for this world. Don't say that! I don't want you to go! You can't go! Don't cry. Somebody once told me this. Life and death are one. When the end comes, we'll just return to heaven and earth. Oh, why am I being left behind again? It's not fair. What am I supposed to do when I miss you? Don't worry. Whether you're under the sun's warm embrace or floating upon the boundless sea, I'll be there as a part of you for all eternity. Okay, I better get going. Take care. Yi! Yi, don't! Hey, sis. Oh boy. I'm not sure if is that credits yet because I already got the achievement for beating the game. And yeah, I'm absolutely crying again, but it's getting better already. Oh yeah, okay, credits. There we go. Let me... I hope that works. Yeah, okay. I had more credits, but I feel like it's safe to talk now. Yeah, that was a wild experience. That was definitely, combat-wise, the hardest game I've ever played. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. I feel like I've been thinking, since Friday's stream, I thought about, since it was clear, next time I'm gonna stream this, we're ending this, it's coming to an end, what should my final words be? If I remember correctly, I started out saying this. I've heard someone I respect a lot, say that this game is a masterpiece. I'm gonna come up front and say that for me, it isn't. And let me be clear, it is a fantastic game, absolutely fantastic. But I cannot confidently say this is a masterpiece for a very simple reason. A masterpiece in my mind would be a game that is absolutely perfect as is, where I would change nothing about it. I would like to tweak a couple things here. And it's not a 10 out of 10, it's like a 9 out of 10. And there are a couple minor things that I would love. Of course, since I'm not as a gamer, it's not my typical preference to play games with very intricate, super hard combat, so that's stepping out of my comfort zone for me. It also means that I will, while the successes are, of course, feel great, sometimes certain bosses, and we've had a couple here, like specifically two, Chitan and Aigong, where I'm like, dude, this is a lot. This is just too much. This is breaking me mentally. My favorite boss by far was Lady Ethereal. Ironically, it's the first boss you meet with 3 phases, and honestly, that shocked me that she was having a third phase. But I liked the staging of this. I liked the whole theater vibe she had going on, and I didn't even mind that she was multiplying, and that you would have to fight multiples of her in the second and third phase. But that's only because... Oh, after credit scene. I didn't expect that. Okay. I'll continue my rambles in a minute. The nymph. Hello. All the dry tears on the face. Oh. Dang! New title screen with new music! Let's go! Awesome. Okay, so I already have the music at 50%. I'm gonna have to turn it even lower, this one, I feel like. So I feel like you can confidently hear me. Okay. After credits cutscene. Yes, we are back we're back on Earth, on the pale blue planet. Humans are back home. And we have to ship. So yeah, as I was saying, and combat that is this difficult and this intricate with so many techniques going on is not my favorite, but that's, you know, that's something I as a being don't enjoy. There are many players out there who enjoy that kind of a thing and seek it and want it, and I know for a fact, I mean, this game has been going around the internet all summer, getting brazen reviews left, right, and center for a reason. So there's definitely an audience for that, and they enjoy it, and that's absolutely fine. I made it through it, and I'm super proud of myself that I did in the end. Even if we wrapped up just a couple of deaths while doing so. The art style is absolutely beautiful. The music throughout the entire game has been absolutely amazing. I think the world building is very well done. It's a little confusing because it's a lot. Also, that kind of goes into something I've heard about this game before playing, and that even, I think the game even says about itself, that on the Steam page, that it is a game with deep lore. I don't know if I would call it deep, but there's definitely a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore going. There is a lot of story going on, a lot of backstory with the old Kunlun, and you know, the whole virus situation, and Lear, and the Feng Shi Guild, and ending the war between the different kingdoms, and establishing a new society, and then, you know, the virus happening, and then moving away. But you know, it's, for me, it didn't feel deep. When I'm being told, or like when a game has, when I say a game has deep lore, or a story has deep lore, that for me tells me that the lore of a game is like, or a story is like an iceberg. You see only 20% of it. That's what you can see. That's what you're blatantly told when consuming the media, and like most of it, like 80% of it, is under the water, that you really have to pay attention to fine details, read between lines of dialogue or text, and figure out a lot of like subtle clues, environmental hints the story of the game gives you. That is what I feel deep lore means for me. And you know, while of course the game has environmental stuff going on, and you can see details, and you have the memory. I feel like the memories you get after boss fights, when you get the soul seals from the individual souls, that was like the most from it, because they're very intimate. There's not a lot of dialogue going on. It's mainly the visual you get, and you kind of have to make sense of the people who are there, the situation, and read the room kind of style. But also there's just a lot of text and a lot of dialogue going on, which, you know, is not bad per se. It's just, you know, I sometimes I wish that the storytelling would be a little more fine, a little less dialogue, a little less text, and a little more heavy on the environmental clues and environmental storytelling kind of things. And sometimes it felt like the game was just too upfront with things, just straight up telling me the information instead of showing me it. Hey, yeah, welcome in. I just beat it. I'm sorry you missed it, but welcome back. Yeah, and I'm kind of giving my final thoughts about the game, wrapping up. What else? What else can I say? Or what else did I want to say? Let me think. So the storytelling was like a minor something that was like, could have been better. The combat, of course, not my comfort zone, but, you know, other people love it, and, you know, I enjoyed most of the fights. There were 2 bosses and 2 or 3 mini bosses where I was like, ugh, really now? And I mean, I've seen, I mean, I've read a couple of reviews for the game, and I've also read some negative reviews. And ironically, a lot of the negative reviews say the same. The one thing they say is that it's very annoying that bosses and mini bosses can basically one hit you, or like that they have patterns where they hit you and then you get hit 3 or 4 times, or get punched into a hazard, and you go from full health to death in like 0.3 seconds. And I mean, that happened to me as well. And I was also annoyed by it, but I also realized that that doesn't have to happen. I mean, either you succeed in blocking whatever attack is happening, or you can take countermeasures to not get necessarily locked into getting hit multiple times. But I understand the frustration. I felt it too. I'm just saying there are, if you're, I don't want to say it's a skill issue, but there are a few things you can do to kind of trigger way around that. The other negative thing I read online is people say, oh, the exploration isn't that much fun because the rooms are kind of samey and blah, blah, blah. I didn't feel like that. I mean, of course, there is an inherent structure to all the rooms, but it didn't feel like they had like one pattern of rooms and used it all over again. I feel like there was enough variation between the rooms, and especially if you think about an area like the grotto with the doors that lead you to a different place entirely on the map, or like in the room. That's definitely something, and I feel like it's good to have a pattern going on, so that you don't feel like you have to relearn moving around the game, moving around the rooms, and reading the map from every area to the next. I like you need some level of consistency, or else players are just gonna get frustrated as hell. One thing I'm not sure you picked up on is how most souls have ties to mythology and history in their backstory. No, absolutely not. I did not pick up on that. But guess those people never bought getting the skill quickly locked down. Likely, yeah. Ironically, I know someone who started playing 9 Souls over the weekend and asked me that exact same question. And I was like, well, yeah. And like if they had to get the quick recovery skill, and it was like, I mean, yeah, it definitely helps a lot. You don't have to get it, I guess. I mean, you can just train yourself to be good enough to not get hit, or barely get hit, I guess. Also, I know it seems expensive to get skills, but like, oh, I need 2 skill points. But honestly, I mean, I'm someone who searches the map and like really like secrets, and so I basically always find all treasures. This is why I'm so annoyed that I didn't get their door riddle. And I mean, you could see that I basically had no issue. Like I never farmed XP or anything, or even Jin. And at the end, I reached max level fairly easily, I would say. And so I think the two skill points for that ability is not the worst price to pay. So like to get around that. This is famous Chinese myth about how there used to be 10 suns in the sky. A divine archer named Yi shoot down 9 of them to make the overheating world more bearable. Oh, interesting, cool. So like even the whole concept of the 9 souls is based on Chinese folklore. Awesome. Well, that's why I think the Tao Punk vibe was really interesting. Absolutely, yes. That is also one of the USPs of the game. I also feel like references to myth Chinese philosophy were standing in for deep lore based in the game itself. Yeah, you can probably say that. I really like how beyond the obvious this parallel in the ending you got. Blowing up the new continent ended in an ice age. That is also, I didn't catch up on that, but that's also a nice reference. But of course, you know, I was wondering when we towards it, but that is like a lot, there were two twists in the story. That's what something I wanted to say. There were two twists in the story that surprised me. Like a lot of the things in this, throughout the story that surprised me, that happened didn't surprise me at all. Also, for example, the fact that the Tianhu virus was basically self-manufactured, even if it was by accident, but you know, still. So the two twists that surprised me was Heng. You know, for a long time I wasn't sure if the calls from Heng, if those were memories, if they were actual calls, if they were recording, if she was maybe in the in the soulscape somewhere on New Kunlun, if she was calling from her old home, and how she would do that because you know Yi slept a long time. And, you know, to learn that she sent those messages 500 years ago and they took such a long time to travel through space, which is scientifically accurate, by the way, if you don't know, to reach him. That was something I didn't see coming. I also didn't see coming that New Kunlun was near Earth. You know, I thought, you know, there was Kunlun and, you know, the disease happened and they went away, picked up some came to Earth, picked up some humans and transported them somewhere else to New Kunlun. And so that was a big surprise and a surprising twist to find out that actually New Kunlun is like a gigantic structure, spaceship called, I guess you could call it a ship, in our solar system. And yeah, when the game told me that, it was like the roots are covering part of the sun to gain energy. I was like, oh, if you're covering part of the sun, what does that mean for Earth? If we're missing like warmth and sun energy. And yeah, it makes sense that would result in an ice age. Also famous thought experiment from an ancient Chinese philosopher, the butterfly dream. But after dreaming, you have no way of telling whether the real world or the dream is actually real. Yeah, that thought experiment's definitely inspired Lady Ethereal, huh? Even with her character design as the boss, the butterfly. I mean, it's awesome when you know these things. Unfortunately, I'm not very versed on Chinese, like philosophy and history and folklore and myths. So I see how pretty it is, it marvels me, but I don't really understand the real life references. No, which isn't me, you know, I just don't know these things. Someone who does recognizes it, and it's even more amazing to them. So yeah, something. Oh yeah, and the second twist. What is it? Oh no, actually that's a third thing. I liked how, I mean, of course I saw it coming at the end that Yi would be self-sacrificing himself and dying in the process of destroying New Kunlun. But it also, even like starting a second save file today, threw me back to the beginning. And you know, where Yi is very cold, very detached, and only focused on getting his revenge. And really to see him at the end now and putting the humans' lives and, you know, putting other people's life above his own and his own needs and his own goals, really shows a transformation in character, like a change he's gone through. And I've only seen one game, I've only played one game in my life where you have a main character that is kind of egoistic in a sense. I mean, the other game is very obviously egoistic, and I would even call Yi at the beginning of the game kind of egoistic in a sense. That ends with them self-sacrificing themselves to save everyone else. That is like the ultimate hero's journey. To go from, this is all about me and my revenge, to this is for everyone else. Lady Ethereal used to be called Lady Butterfly in the original Chinese. I guess they changed it because Lady Butterfly is also a boss in Sekiro and they wanted to avoid the association. Oh, okay. See, didn't know that because I never played Sekiro. I never watched it. But I think I've heard someone mention that boss before, or maybe it was another one. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Nine Soul. A definite 9 out of 10. Amazing game. A wonderful experience. I'm really, really happy and really, really proud of myself that I got through all of this.